Whoa, you guys ready for part 2 of this Englewood garden? This turned out to be quite the long video. I'm gonna try to get you guys some epic B-roll, some epic drone footage. We're gonna get back to this tour. Ready? What do we got here?
Native tree, I believe it's the fringe tree. And
Interesting.
It's on the fringe of our banana area.
It's on the fringe of the banana zone?
Yeah.
All right. All right, where are we heading? What's next?
Heading into the bananas and then through. We got a bunch of this quail grass or lago spinach or any of the million names it has.
I've never heard it called quail grass. You just got me with the new one.
Yeah, quail grass. That was the first name that I knew about.
Really?
Yeah, you got quail grass, lago spinach,
Nice.
Colosa family.
Hey, you're the man that kind of got this garden going, huh?
That's right.
All
It's
right.
me.
I really appreciate you going from butterflies and bees to edibles over here.
Yeah.
Getting people excited out here, Mr. Rick.
Moringa, you know that.
Oh yeah. Are we just mostly chop and drop? Are we powdering?
We just eat it, walk by it.
Okay.
I like eating the bean pods on it a lot. Like I've lived in India for a long time, so like I'll make curries with them and eat the insides or chop them up when they're like a long, like skinny bean. Underdeveloped or fully developed. Either way, I like them a lot. As long as you get them before they're too fibery, they cook well. We got a bunch of
Malabar spinach,
on the
killing it.
ground.
I see some ripe figs.
Yeah, ripe figs.
Eat one.
Yeah.
A couple of them, 2, 3, 4 on there, I see. There's another one
Oh,
in the
this
back
one's
over here, Danny.
perfect.
Is it perfect?
Yeah, I don't think the bugs.
You know the variety?
It's the LSU variety, supposedly.
LSU purple?
Yeah, the neighbor gave it to us.
The neighbor couldn't get it to
They couldn't get
perform.
it to fruit.
Another one all the way back on that far branch. Yeah, this one's ready.
It's amazing when you add some water and some mulch what happens, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
She goes, I'm tired of this fig. She's going to throw it out. So just we'll take
Really?
it. We'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, they didn't want it anymore.
It was going in the trash can, huh?
Yeah.
Yard waste.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I was over there and rescued it.
You know, speaking of trash, you guys are closing the waste stream around here. I mean, that's what's kind of supercharging your system for the most part, right?
Oh yeah, Rick goes and collects all the compostables downtown at the different restaurants and coffee shops. So we dump that into the mulch. Lure the raccoons away from our fruit trees with it.
Feed the rats and in an open area where the owls can eat them. I like it.
Oh yeah, we got owl
Closed loop
houses
out here. Yeah.
Owl houses with screech owls that come down and eat the little critters at night.
If we get lucky before you leave, we got a baby pleated woodpecker inside the house out by the end of the driveway.
Oh cool.
Oh, nice.
Screwball thinks he's going to live there. He's small enough to get in the owl hole.
When you first moved in here, did you have owls?
They were in the area, but we didn't have houses out.
So we planted.
So these are
They
some
will
of
come, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. We got the peanut butter back here, and then we got some. We got your strawberry tree here.
Another Moringa. All right.
The red strawberry.
Oh, there's a little green fruit on there. A couple of green ones.
And then the
Oh, mulberry.
mulberry. It keeps dropping leaves and putting them back on because it never stays too
Cold
here
and
for long.
hot and cold and hot.
Yeah,
It doesn't know if it's spring, winter.
Yeah.
There's a fruit on there at the bottom. See it?
yep, trying to form out.
Squirrel will get in there.
Dang overachievers, I tell you.
We're gonna find out.
Can't beat
Got a
them all.
little guava hiding in all that leaf back there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Little tropical guava.
And
I heard
then-
those are tough down here. Are they pretty tough in this area?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
grow really well. The only problem is they get the worms in them. So you can bag them. They don't make too much fruit, so they're easily baggable. Or hell, just eat a couple worms. Don't matter.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the peanut butter fruit?
I
Novelty?
like them. So
You
this
do like
one,
'em.
this one actually tastes. When you get a good one, this one tastes like peanut butter with jelly inside. So this
It's already
is
comes
actually-
mixed, really?
It's sweet.
Really?
Yeah, it loves water.
What do we want? No green, just all completely orange, or that one's getting some red on the top of it over
Mostly-
there.
Mostly red is better. Yeah, that's
The
still
other
too
branch
hard.
ready, but somebody's got him. Maybe Daniel ate it the other day.
I ate one the other day.
Yeah, that'd be
Daniel, didn't I tell you I was coming? What is
I
this?
spotted him driving by on the tractor sudden I'm like,
Hey, it's gone.
somebody took the Barbados cherry. Somebody took
I ate the Barbados cherry also.
Like, Margie's like
You
a
know.
belly goat. Turn your back on him for a minute, he'll eat it.
He can't help it when you drive by and the stuff's staring at you.
He's like Michelle. They can't help but put seeds in their pockets.
I just
Oh, I
can't
love
help
it.
putting fruit in my mouth.
Yeah, that ought to be good and edible right now.
Another nice
Small
moringa.
little leaves.
So did you notice areas without sweet potatoes did better banana-wise?
It seemed like
That first patch, and then
Like
our newest patch had no issues.
Okay.
bananas were sucking the water out of the ground.
Yeah, the
You know, if you go in there and dig,
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
you know, you could water for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not gone down. I think I don't know. I think the doggone sweet potatoes are sucking the water out of the ground.
Possibly
yeah.
a little bit
So we're
competition.
thinking. I think if maybe we got like a real rain in the summer, it wouldn't have done that. But since we're just irrigating with a fan sprinkler, like it just hits the leaf, they suck up the water, and I don't know, the banana suffers. Because
Well,
like
last year I hand watered them all.
these ones, if you look, like some of the bunches shot out of the sides of the bananas.
It's kind of like a deformed kind of shape.
Yeah. We've never seen that before here.
Damn
Interesting.
sweet potatoes, they're coming out.
Malika mango.
Yeah,
okay.
our mangoes are sad. I think our soil was too highly charged when we planted them.
Oh, too much. So these were
Too
kind
much
of
nitrogen.
too much nitrogen. Yeah,
nitrogen.
they got leggy.
Yeah,
Just
well,
pushed.
no, they just unhealthy immediately. Like they just drop leaves and never were healthy.
He's
want-
coming out of there.
Crappy ass sandy soil. That's where they really want to be.
Yeah, mangoes want sandy soil with mulch on top and no fertilizer.
He's going about
No
ready for
nitrogen.
me to yank him out of there.
But then you see some of our pineapples growing in the area. Look how tall they're getting.
They're huge.
Yeah.
Pomelo, Daniel.
Yep. Little pomelo on the ground. Toko like
Soft.
that. Got a good smell.
Really? It was almost time, huh?
He's about ready. Getting all them little spots on him. Well, we had a problem with the dam.
Got orange on the butt.
Remember our
Ready.
bird infestation earlier in the year?
Oh yeah, the grackles come in. So people think like the ugly skin is from like canker or whatever. I'm not sure if I believe in canker. I think it comes from these black birds with yellow eyes called grackles. They come, they strip all the skin off of our citruses, and they make all the fruit really ugly.
That's what did that.
Yeah, it's the grackle.
About a month they hang around.
Yeah, they come in, they eat all the skin off the fruits and fly away.
That's interesting.
You throw stuff at them and go, get out of here, birds!
I think they want the oils.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, they're up there pecking around at it.
That's interesting.
Like the vitamin C I hear is like a lot in the skin on citruses, so they're probably getting good nutrients.
They're smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know what's up. Yeah.
Wow. What is this? False indigo? Is that what that says? Wow.
Behind, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this plant. Another Florida native.
Nice sign.
Man in the ground behind, but he's not blooming.
What is this guy? I know that looks familiar from Echo.
Guinea- the
That
guinea peanut?
guinea peanut.
Oh, okay. Nice. That's fresh, huh?
Yeah. Rick got it down at Echo maybe middle of the summer.
You gotta love Echo.
Wild lime stuck back in there. That's another host for the swallowtail.
Yep.
You know the wild lime?
I pointed out one along the
You showed me one up front,
path.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, here it is again. Okay, that's the host plant you're talking about.
A native senna.
Nice.
Very dangerous plant to have around. Did Daniel point out the problems with him?
Oh, yeah. Like they'll grab onto you.
They got little barb hooks
One
on
you were
them.
talking about earlier. Okay.
Perfect for an edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll get you, huh?
They come in and stick in you.
Oh.
So I drove by one on the tractor the other day.
It's like a little fish hook.
Plant those in front of your daughter's window. Huh?
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
want to do.
exactly.
Like the bougainvillea.
Put a couple of them
Exactly,
around.
yeah.
Let it keep cutting the top out and let it get nice and bushy.
That works.
They're better than a bougainvillea because you try. If your clothes get into them, it grabs your clothes and it won't let you go.
Oh, wow.
Like there's no getting away.
This is another
Yeah,
native.
sharp.
You know this one, right, Daniel?
That is the.
See the
Oh,
little black berries on
Is that the same thing that was going on with that other plant with the leaves getting eaten, too? Says another
post.
native?
Yeah.
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 This is the
it?
sharp
Sometimes
one.
When you see the leaves getting eaten, it's because I planted so many hosts
Yeah.
to try to attract a variety of butterflies. People are like, oh, it's stripped. That tree's stripped. I go, no, the butterflies ate it. You know, the caterpillars ate it all off.
Doing its job, yeah.
And this is another one. This is the host for your yellow butterfly families. Cassia, native.
Yeah, yellow cassia.
Really, yellow cassia, yellow butterfly?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's a native cassia.
That's a different compost. It's like the city stuff compared to the...
Now, this is what shakes out at the end of the machine. So
this
like,
is what's left over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're moving that around.
That's pure carbon. All the good stuff's gone.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's it's still mulch, but it's just like it's been kind of molded and different fungi on there breaking down, and
Looks like city stuff almost, yeah.
I gotta have somewhere to dump it, so I just kind of go around different spots and hook up a little here, rake
Nothing's waste.
No.
All goes back into the system, huh?
okay, yeah, here's the Hercules club.
And you see too, watch out for him.
It's got some nasty.
You want to get up there to the
But
green.
Pop those in your mouth.
Get up here and get you some of these nice little green ones. I like crunch them up a little.
I'm eating
I'll have
leaves.
Instant mouth sensation here in a minute. We like giving them to the monk.
Yeah, we have Thai monks that live in the area and they come around begging, so we'll give them food whenever they come by.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we give them food from the garden.
Oh, what's that reminding me of? So similar to.
It's like citrusy, spicy, peppery. It's in the citrus family too, so it's a host for the...
This is another citrus relative, really?
Yep.
Yep.
Really unique.
And then as he flowers out, you know, won't flower now, but in the spring it'll flower out and then it'll put the little berries out.
Almost has a silk floss-like trunk too, the way it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
thorny.
That's why they call it Hercules club.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes like these giant, like spiky trunks.
You know, they'll get big. We had a huge one next door, and then when Hurricane Ian hit, toppled it over. I cut the top out, and when we cut the top out of it, it's forced runners to pop up all over the yard. So
Wow.
Michelle, I'm like, Michelle, use your pruners. Prune it, pick it up, put it in the can, cut it up. You know, don't make a
Don't
big.
touch it, yeah.
Well, she made a big pile of it.
Yeah, never pile. Put it
A
straight in
big
the
pile
can.
of it. Never pile that or the wild citrus because you're going to be in trouble later. Prune one off, pick him up with your pruners, put him in the yard waste can.
Yeah, you don't want to touch them twice.
No. So she left a big pile over there. I'm like, Daniel, oh, you know, just double work. That's just
Wow.
because we didn't tell her. Do you taste it? Almost numbs numbs your mouth. Now you know why the Indians called it toothache tree. So if they had a toothache, they'd suck on the leaf.
When it has a fresher leaf, like more vigorously grown, then it's even stronger. Like it'll like
Oh, like new growth.
Yeah,
new growth
wow.
will like
Because-
numb out your gums.
It doesn't know if it wants to drop the leaves or if it wants to grow because we're having this cold
time of
and then
year, too.
warm and
Yep,
then cold and then
Yeah.
warm again. So it's kind of not, what do I do? Because it started dropping and now it's trying to come back out.
We're at the edge now, right? This is the road.
Yep.
On the other side.
And it's
Yeah.
all like mostly firebush and myrtle.
Yeah,
Is this 3 lots?
1, 2,
Four.
3, 4.
Okay,
We're
so
lot 4.
house, 2. Okay. Wow.
You can get up in here. After we cleaned all the
I feel like I'm walking in the
pepper
park.
trees,
Yeah.
this kind of path nobody ever comes on but me probably and Daniel.
What is this? Is this like a dwarf wax myrtle or something? Wild looking?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's wax myrtle.
A dwarf variety?
No, it's not a dwarf. It's I guess you'd call it a dwarf variety. The reason it's dwarfing is because it's lack of sun. You know, the morning sun over there,
Yeah. it doesn't
cabbage
get much.
palms, oaks around. So we used to have a big oak tree here that in Ian it came down. So it shaded pretty much this whole area.
This was fully shade.
Mhm.
Okay.
This was all shade before Ian. And
Yeah,
so,
I just
you know,
had a
we're
client
just-
get some dwarf wax myrtle. I didn't even know it was a thing, and I saw the form of this. I was like, "Is this a dwarf?" You know, it kind of looks like almost like theirs.
Well, it's staying down dwarfs because of the lack of sun.
Mm.
You know, there's no sun. And so out here, we just let the cabbage palms go. You know,
It's your living fence.
living fence along
Yeah.
with the firebush.
And it gives us more like we use the fronds, like the sticks of the fronds for steak and tomatoes and different things.
Oh, nice. Have you eaten the swamp cabbage yet?
No, we don't typically kill them. We just let them keep growing.
Just for the fronds.
Mhm.
So you
Yeah.
constantly cut them. Some more of your native passion vine, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, we
that's
planted a
weed.
bunch of cedars here a long while back.
Yeah, these were little cedars. We got a lot of the different natives we got from Sweet Bay Nursery. I don't know if you're familiar with Tom and Richard at Sweet Bay.
Yeah.
where we went, so we just got little paths
weed.
around.
We gotta get rid of this guy.
The old Caesar weed?
Yeah.
They'll stick to you. You'll get
Yeah.
25 of them on your
you'll
shirt
have
if you're
to.
not careful,
Watch
huh?
out, Pete.
And
It'll be all-
move them around everywhere.
I think the young leaves and the flowers are edible on that one.
I don't eat them, but
Yeah, I mean,
they are.
you bet better edibles, so.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to
So
try it.
then we put this little cedar wall through here to kind of block the corner.
This is before everything else grew up. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Some native
I
cedars.
like cedars because you get the smaller species of birds will nest in them. And then they also, when they get to the size, they'll start putting the berries out, which is a good food source for the birds. And of course, we got the old grapevine. We'll go everywhere. Another job for Daniel.
Yeah.
Lips are numb. They worked.
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll numb it out.
Yeah.
Even they're actually small and green and in full growth. Just
really
one
strong?
of them.
Yeah,
Your whole
it's
mouth
way
will-
stronger.
Really?
I'm like 2 hours later. Damn it.
It got you, huh?
Yeah, watch it. You don't bite your tongue.
I won't
Inadvertently
grab
bite
you.
your tongue. Hey, what happened?
Oh.
So again, this is just kind of like a hidden little path. So we got access to come in again, put a few more cedars to give us a block.
I mean, you still get in here with the little tractor and mulch, right?
Yeah, I can get in here.
Yeah.
I can still get in here.
Yeah.
I just haven't got any more chips at this point in time. You can see where I stopped on the last load.
Oh, that's where you came to when you were
Yeah.
recoding.
So as the tree guys bring us chips, if the oak ones I like to save, if it's a mixture of oak, palm, pine, you know, I'll compost them for fungi. So it all depends on just what comes in.
Nice.
Then we got the old palmetto corner. Of course, we stuck a banana back there. What he'll do.
Yeah, we've been integrating bananas around.
Only time will tell what he'll do back in there.
Into the buffer.
Yeah, just putting them there to kind of be.
This is a new pine? You plant a pine tree?
We planted a bunch of pines.
I see some staked up, yeah.
Yeah, since they're dying out in the area from the beetle, we replanted pines.
So what are you doing? The longleafs or
No, it's slash pine
Slash
down
pines?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
About
too
the
far
only
south.
pine that
too far for the longleafs, really? Wow.
Yeah, we're too far south.
We do sand pine, but we don't have the right soil for them, so it's slash pine.
It needs to be a little higher, sandier soil. So, yeah, these are probably 3 years old now.
Almost thought
You know,
I felt
they're-
the raindrop.
Gone for the sun. So you know everything we lose. You know, in the
It
well,
could
first it was Irma that took a lot of stuff out, and then Ian just really whacked us.
Yeah, Ian.
Ian put a hurting on us.
Been through
Like-
two good ones here so far then, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ian though is like 3-month cleanup.
Yeah, 3, 4.
How long without power?
Maybe if it's
We
6.
just now finished up with the house. It was a year to get a new roof on the house next door after the cupola came off, and we just last week got the soffit and fascia back on
From Hurricane Ian.
from Ian.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So too bad we couldn't get houses quickly as plants grow back, huh?
This is a cool plant called varnish leaf.
I feel like we saw one of these on the other side, or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
we have a different kind, but it's like always making that neat little
A different
flower.
variety?
I think it's the same kind, but yeah, this has a smaller
Totally
leaf. Maybe
unique.
it's a lot older than the other one.
Part of our original where we first started out when we had the lot cleaned up and started planting.
Started doing the buffer.
Yeah, trying to buffer the road a little bit. Still got a few more things.
Definitely nice and quiet here.
Been planting bay trees because they've got.
This is the native bay?
Yeah, this is
red.
sweet bay.
Sweet bay. We got sweet bay, red bay, and then a magnolia stuck in here that needs a
Yeah, magnolia grand.
grandiflora.
Grandiflora, yeah.
This is a cool one.
What is that?
It's called standing cypress.
Native?
Native, and it makes this neat little Christmas berry.
Looks like a holly almost, wow.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
edible.
yeah, I would.
Non-edible?
I
wouldn't
don't
eat
know.
it.
No, it's not sweet.
Yeah. I would.
Then we got, still a few things. You can see some of the impact of what Ian did to different ones. It was a nice stand-up bush, pushed him over.
You got cut back, huh?
Yeah. Well, we haven't really worked on him. A lot of them, Sam Baker and Daniel came out and staked him back up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sam came out.
We used zip ties
It
and
was part of the hurricane recovery?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
we had a ratchet strap and helped ratchet all the big trees
Pulling them all back
up.
over, really?
Yeah, it was a big help.
Bald cypress, uh-oh.
These leaves will definitely have a lot more oil in them. That bigger leaf, it's the same plant.
Oh, you can just tell by looking at the vibrancy in them, huh?
I'd probably go with one of these, wouldn't you, Daniel?
Yeah, one of these top leaves.
You gonna get me for a couple hours? You
Yeah,
guys
you'll
messing me
be
up
like
the whole
that
way home?
whole way home.
Guys, if I bite my tongue off after this video, I'm gonna blame them,
Never
okay?
come back again.
Never coming back again.
This is a volunteer off of that one.
This one's way stronger.
So here's the original.
Oh,
one
you
that
can
we put
instantly
in.
feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's potent.
See how much stronger that is than
Can't
the
feel
other?
my tongue, yeah. Wow.
I usually just like,
So
I
another
put it
one,
in my
and you
lip
can
and
see,
just cheek it.
you can see actually where some of the butterflies.
Oh, is that another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one came up from root.
Yeah, as a root runner.
Like I was saying earlier, never finished after we cut the one back to about 6 inches above the ground.
They sucker, huh?
They suckered all up, so it was like a little patch of them. I wanted to leave them, but the wife's like, they got to go.
Too many.
Yeah, there was like 40 of them.
Oh, wow.
You know, they were everywhere. Remember, Daniel?
Yeah, it's like
Everywhere
the
you
whole-
looked,
whole
there was.
front yard.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, oh, just leave them. Somebody wants to walk in there, they only try it once.
Yeah.
Well,
That
you
will
should-
mess them up.
You shouldn't have went in there.
Wow.
Oh,
I think I got more numbness from not biting into the leaf
yeah, you
and
do.
just wiping it across
Yeah,
my
yeah,
mouth.
yeah, yeah.
Don't put it on your
It
lips.
tastes like lemonish.
Yeah, well, it's citrus. So, I mean, it's in the citrus family. So,
Lemon limeish is what I'm getting. Wow.
and then the berry tastes kind of like that too. So it's a replacement for Szechuan.
Yeah, see how it kind of made the little,
Mm-hmm.
just from wiping it across, made it stronger than biting into it. Interesting.
Yeah, I feel it all over.
Yeah.
I do it for fun throughout the day.
Ah.
Oh, another one of the necklace pods.
Yep.
Yeah, we got necklace pods all over. Well, you saw all the starts we had back there for them. My mad experiment.
Yeah, we seeded out tons of
I'm
them.
like, oh, here's all these.
Hundreds of them, really?
Here's these dry
Probably
seeds.
at least, yeah.
Oh my
in our
gosh.
little nursery.
Here's these
yeah.
dry seeds. How easy will they sprout? Well, I had all the little cups from mango.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like that's
gosh.
where we put the
I'm
dirt
like,
and
put
the
a couple, 2 or 3
compostable.
seeds in each one. And all of a sudden we had, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Not enough
What
to
the
share.
Sam heck am I going to do with all these? Somebody comes over. Oh, are you familiar with necklace pod?
You got some
Here.
to share. Yeah.
You get one, you get one.
Oh, what's this tree behind you?
This is Jamaican dogwood.
Did we have one of those before?
Jamaican dogwood. No,
We had
there
another
was one
dogwood.
over in the other. Yeah, you saw the Chinese dogwood.
Chinese
which
dogwood.
is the fragrant plant. This is more of the Florida native plant. Or Florida friendly.
It's pretty.
Florida friendly, I think.
Make flowers?
Probably not so noticeable, but more host plant.
It's
Hurricane
another
pruned
one
it?
that just grew so fast, and Hurricane Ian tipped it
It
over.
grew
And
way too fast.
Oh, you already got pruned by the hurricane.
Yeah, and like now
Well,
it's
we
leaning,
pruned it again,
like
but
because
we
it's
need
grown
a-
so much.
I need to top it, come through and cut the sides off, and or take him down to the ground and turn him into a bush.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
zip ties are an amazing thing. Huh?
They help
Can
out
really
a lot.
fix just about anything with a zip
Well,
tie.
I've been going around over the last couple of weeks just cutting them off.
Getting them out there held back up.
You
on
know,
them.
everybody, it's been 13, 14 months.
Oh, let me show you a cool plant over here.
Oh, yeah, he's in there.
This is satin leaf. It's related to the
Looks Camito-ish. What is it?
Camito. Related.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is the Florida native version of Camito, and
I've seen this.
It's also called like something olive. So it makes this little olive-sized Camito that tastes just like a Camito,
What?
and they're beautiful.
I didn't know it had an edible factor to it.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
This has an edible fruit. And it's like a Key West plant, and it's
Another one from Sweet Bay.
This
Just
is
as
super
pretty.
tropical.
yeah, but it's more tolerant than Camito.
Really?
Yeah,
You
these
could
don't
probably grow it
defoliate.
up there under the understory,
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it might grow in your oak canopy.
That's unique. Wow.
just for an oddball.
And I have one at my house, and it's in some massive shade, and it's growing fine.
Wow.
It gets like maybe 3 hours of light a day.
We got another one over there that actually is probably doing a little bit better.
Yeah, it
Did we
definitely
put
looks
another one over there?
Camito-ish.
We got some along the back
Yeah.
hedgerow. Yeah, I love the golden underneath the green leaf.
Old necklace pod.
We got some of our like daikons popping up randomly on the ground over there.
In that area?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, just behind this.
For cover crop or from compost?
From my mom's compost.
Oh, okay.
Another
Well,
thing we
and-
can't get black cherry just does not want to grow here.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, they don't do too well.
They're tough. I think you want to be more north, right?
More north,
Yeah,
we're
it's
a
a little
little
too
too-
hot here.
I think we're a little too far south. I tried to bring him over here so he only got the morning sun. Lost him again. So that's like the third one I've lost over the last 4 or 5
It
years.
suffers here. Like they come back, but it looks worse and worse every year till it's dead.
Yeah.
We
So
tried
I kind
growing.
of get to the point where how many times do I try? Do I try one more time?
All right, we give up now.
Sooner or later,
third
you just gotta
time.
Go, it's not going to grow.
but this is red.
Oh, this is red bay?
Red bay.
Another
Yeah.
bay.
This is the one that's getting killed by that red ambrosia beetle?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah. Avocados affected and everything else.
Yeah. Fortunately,
This one looks pretty healthy.
They're doing all
And
right.
another
here.
host plant.
Yeah.
Another host tree.
So, Mr. Rick, is this one of the most reliable employees you have here?
That's my heavy lifting, one of my heavy lifters.
He shows up every day, huh?
Yeah, doesn't give me any trouble. Well, occasionally gives me trouble. I broke the four-wheel drive on it the other week.
Oh. He's working it hard,
Yeah,
huh?
Well, that poor little thing, you should have seen stuff I moved after Ian with it. I'm talking big pine logs,
He
bulldog
pushed
in it.
giant logs down the road, like
I mean-
hundreds of them.
This is before you got the bigger tractor?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Beat that dog do out of it. he took a
The old
beating.
Cody's been taking a beating and keep on ticking,
He's
huh?
taking a hell of a beating.
Oh, we got some hot peppers? What are you working with?
Yeah, these are Indian firecracker, which is related to the Tabasco. So same family, but a larger pepper.
Nice.
And then giant namwa back there. That's a
That's a nice rack.
That's a small bunch for a giant namwa. Usually they're about double the size.
We'll take it with the slow banana here, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's,
No complaints.
we're
yeah.
happy enough with that.
Yeah.
Well, with the Delia, knocked a lot of them over. A lot of bananas down. We probably had 18 or 20 racks
Yeah,
on
shoot.
bananas.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
when the Delia hit, there was no.
they all fell down.
They're all down. I'm just like, they're going to compost.
Yeah.
I think save 2 racks out of them and let them yellow up.
Yeah, most of them went. Yeah, it was sad.
Take bananas to market too?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much anything overabundance wise?
He lets me take everything that he doesn't want. So everything, he keeps a couple hands for himself, and then I bring the rest up to the market.
Wow.
We got Wampy. We got a couple
I was just
Wampies.
looking at that when he was talking. I didn't want to cut you off, but that's Wampy, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We got it from the Crowleys. It's supposed to be a grafted one. We're not sure. Hasn't made any fruit yet, so we'll find out.
Wow. How old is it?
Been in there.
Last year it went in the ground?
I think it's been 2 years.
About 2 years, probably.
Okay.
It's grown quite a bit. They're healthy. We keep cutting them back. Looks nice, at least.
Very nice.
Well,
For
fruit,
for
who
a
knows?
citrus, we'll find out.
Only time will tell. And another one of our crazy vines.
Yeah, the coral vine is a native.
I would say there's no lack of crazy vines here. You
Yeah.
guys are definitely. You got some weird stuff growing. It's impressive.
We're gonna put your purple possums on these oak trees and run them up them again.
Are they going up the oaks? Okay.
Yeah, we had them up there a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what's
well,
left of them?
Yeah, you can
yeah.
see them
Nice.
up there.
Yeah, I see what they're left of the vine.
So that's
Did
what I
Ian
got.
take them out, or they just got tired?
Oh, probably a mixture of the two.
Combination. Okay.
Because it was only there like 2 years, but the vine got massive, and then the hurricane shook it up and it died.
Yeah, it didn't like it after Ian. It never really wanted to perform. So, but I see a native up there. Native.
Yeah, growing around. We got-
Daniel was eating one of those earlier.
yeah, I ate one of the native fruits. They taste vegetable-y. I always hear people talk about eating them in Tennessee.
The Inconarda's not bad. That one's kind of gross.
Yeah,
that
it
one's
tastes
really
weird.
soft. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that one's
weird.
soft. Yeah.
But none of them compared to the edgeless.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you've had the edgeless, you don't go back. you know?
totally.
Well, here's all that's left of my last third load of the oak wood chips.
Of the compost, really?
Yeah, the oak wood chips. And I put the black side. I haven't watered this one. So I usually will put some unsifted compost over the top of it. And then we'll usually get some fungi starting up if it gets moist enough.
And then he keeps layering it, like a little dirt, some mulch, a little dirt, some mulch.
Are you checking temperature?
We have a temperature gauge. We check
I see
sometimes.
mycelium.
You're starting to get into the mycelium, from the heat. So this was wet. I like to get it wet, and then I like to cover it with, some of the compost that's about half broke down. So it'll get into the mycelium. I had some big clumps that I took back and put in the 5-gallon bucket that I just made a brew up that's not gonna be aerated, and threw a big clump in it just see what it looks like on Monday.
Nice.
I think Daniel put some in one of the buckets back there earlier today.
Yeah, I put him in the bucket,
So within a week or so,
bubble in it.
with that moisture underneath and the black on top, and the sun will hit, even though it doesn't get a lot of sun. People say they like to do compost in shade. I like to do it with some sun. Just
Speed
for
it
the
up.
heat, just for the heat factor.
Yeah.
Typically in a couple weeks you'd lift that up and you'd have all kinds of mycelium, but I just covered this
Today?
yesterday, Monday. I just put a little bit on it so you can, but you can feel the heat in it.
Sounds like the lasagna compost, huh?
Pretty
Mulch
much.
dirt, mulch dirt.
Yeah.
That's what I do with the
It's
cabbage.
working,
With
yeah.
the cabbage palm.
Oh, okay.
Or when any palms come in, because it's hot and green just came out of the back of the truck, I put a couple foot down and then a foot or so of black dirt across the top and then another layer of palm. But the palms, I don't know, 3 to 6 months to break the damn.
It does take a while to break
It's
down.
a great
but some good
compost.
stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
When you get it broke down.
Once it gets there. Yeah.
But it's just getting it there.
Yeah. Long way.
Constant turning. That's what the bigger tractor's for.
All right.
Little tractor, just too long. Okay, what else did you...
Rick, you got a plant addiction? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, that's what the wife says. I have a plant addiction.
You go to like Plant Buyer Anonymous classes
No.
or anything? Or?
I just come back out to the yard.
All right. So, what have you learned here? I mean, you know, what can you tell me from the garden? What kind of, you know, like what's been the biggest learning factor, and what do you have for people that are watching at home? You know, like they're like scared to even plant something.
I would say start small. Start small, find something that you like whether it be native, flowers, edibles. Get a small plant, put it into something a little bit bigger, a pot, maybe stick it in the ground, and give it all the attention you could afford to give it. The more attention you give it, not necessarily feeding or watering, but just visual attention, you'll come to understand the plants.
Love it. So
Just grow, and grow obsessively.
keep it up. Mr. Rick, thank you for your passion for plants,
Pound dirt, Pete.
edibles, natives. I mean, you know, nature loves you, man. Thank you. We appreciate you. So I just realized I did not give you guys an ending to the video here with Daniel and Rick. This place is pretty epic. They've been doing some awesome stuff here, and most importantly, they've been building some soil. It's pretty unbelievable what they've done over here. Like I said, when I first pulled up, I was bringing Rick a bunch of big jabos, and I kind of thought it was almost like a nursery, commercial setting, like he's going to be reselling these trees. These are my babies. When Rick originally emailed me with the order, and was brought to my attention, and I noticed he was a vet in there, and I actually upgraded one of his red jabos to one of my babies out of the greenhouse. I wanted to make sure he had a big tree, so pulling up there with some babies and thinking that maybe he was reselling them, I was scared, but glad to see he has an epic collection. Hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Don't forget, pound some dirt, start a garden. It's 2024.